here going under the hood with Driven Labo for our weekly show. And I'm very excited to talk to Rex. We have Justin here. We have Slava. We got the Driven Labo team here. And I'm excited to talk to you guys about the conference here as I'm boots on the ground in Vegas. But also part of the intention of these shows is to show you guys on a deeper level what Driven Labo is building, how you can tap in. And yeah, we got a lot of fun stuff cooked up for today. So without further ado, we'll kick it over to Rex, Justin, and Slava. Maybe we could do some introductions.
Yeah, well, thanks for making the time to still do this live stream while you're out there in Vegas. I know it's not easy to try and
show must go on.
Exactly.
I saw in the comments.
But excited to share some things today that we've got going on here at Driven Labo. Again, I'm Rex, the founder, and got the whole team here with us. One thing I will mention that we dropped a little bit of that alpha last week, and we put out an announcement just a few days ago. But Slava is now officially part of the founding team here at Driven Labo. So welcome to Slava. And of course, everybody knows Justin's been with us for a long time, but we made that official announcement as well. So team is growing. We've got some real rock stars here helping us build this and bring car culture on chain. So I guess we'll go ahead and we'll shoot it over to Iron Maiden, since everybody knows and loves him, OG here in the space.
Hey, GM, BM. Hey, everyone. It's great to be here for another episode of Under the Hood. Yeah, as Rex pointed out, great to have, Slava part of the team, and also having, working with Justin as well. And it's great to be here, talk about what we're doing, and also talk a little bit about what's going on in Vegas. We want to hear more about the event, and I heard something about a Lambo, so hey, I'm ready to dive into that.
There is a Lambo here, you guys. Not only is there a Lamborghini here, they're actually giving it away. So there's a QR on this Lamborghini. And maybe, I don't know how you guys feel about this. Let us know in the comments. Maybe after we dive through everything here, I can give you guys a little walk around and take you guys around the conference and take you to the Lamborghini and show you. I'm actually going to be interviewing one of the folks from their team as well, Castle Wallet. So yeah, super excited, a lot to dive into. And this is my first Bitcoin Vegas. So yeah, excited to share my opinion and my experience so far.
All right, well, I'm
would love to
kick
it over to Justin. It's decided on this stream, you guys. I will go find the Lamborghini and show you guys.
Nice. All right, well, yeah, let's hear from Justin next.
No, I'm just kidding. What's up, guys? Justin with Driven Labo. Yeah, ready for the live stream. Don't want to take up too much time, but keep it short and simple.
Hello, everybody.
Awesome.
Am I supposed to say
Justin
something now?
Gives such a I was just gonna say, Justin gives such a humble intro. Like, he is an absolutely cracked dev, you guys. If you have not seen the Driven Vehicles app, check it out. I actually used it on the way here. I haven't talked about this yet, but I used the app to track my journey driving from California to Vegas, so you guys can see photos of my trip. I don't know how much Buster I stacked up, but I was doing the things, sharing photos, tracking my trip on chain. And yeah, massive props to Justin for building such an impressive app. So he's a crack dev, you guys, who gives a very, very humble introduction.
Thank you. I still got a lot to go on it, but we're excited for the MVP version of it. And it was really cool to see you start your trip, and I was watching. I was like, oh, she must be stopped there and you're recharging at some Tesla station or something. When you were off the highway in this little area, and I was just like, oh, I should probably enable.
I do have a story to tell you, Justin. So
okay, go ahead.
You guys know Eddie World? Do you know Eddie World?
No.
Eddie World. So there's a stop, it's kind of like in the middle of the desert when you're driving from California to Vegas. So this place, Eddie World, you might have noticed I was stopped there for a little bit. I actually found this baby pit bull there who was just loose in the parking lot running around. So I called it in and tried to get this dog help on my trip. Yeah, and just narrowly avoiding getting hit by cars in the parking lot. So I spent a little bit of time there, found another woman and got this dog food and called it in and actually got the sheriff's department to go and help this animal. So yeah, it was wild. So you might have seen me stop there for a little bit. Yeah, I love animals, and just
I thought you were camping out. I was like, well, it's not a long drive, but
okay.
She's camping, I
No,
guess. You know.
I was trying to help this little baby pit bull, man. So anyway, yeah, if you saw me stop for a little bit, I was trying to save an animal out there. Anywho, so yeah, it was a pretty eventful ride in, to say the least.
Yeah, well, we can take a look at that. I think Slava is going to pull it up in just a little bit, and we can take a look at your journey through the app. But yeah, let's go ahead and hear from Slava next.
Oh, I just wanted to say hi. I didn't know if we were all taking turns.
Yeah.
Just wanted to say hello, and I'm glad you had an awesome trip, Rachel, and we'll make sure to keep you safe as we watch you travel, and then you can keep all the dogs safe. So we can extend.
Yeah, exactly, yes.
So I'm glad we got to watch you, and I'm sure we'll get more insight from your trip and how your travels went as we discuss it. So thanks for having us.
Thank you, Slava. And yeah, another thing I did too was I queued up some audiobooks. I don't know about you guys. I really like to have a balance of like listening to music, but also learning, right? If I'm going to be in the car for hours, I like to queue up some good audiobooks. I was listening to Let Them. I don't know if you guys know the Let Them theory. Was listening to that. Listened to a bit of Michael Saylor, of course, coming to the Bitcoin conference. Wanted to listen to some Bitcoin content. So anyway, yeah, really great drive in. Hopefully saved the life of an animal too. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to share like a little like write up and like try to put it in the app. Buster just from taking a road trip. Like, how cool is that, you guys? So anyway, without further ado, I do want to dive into to everything that you guys have cooking. We've actually put together some educational materials on how to stake Buster and earn through Hydrex. So we could tease a little bit about that. But yeah, Rex, I don't know if there's anything that you want to dive into beforehand.
Sure. Yeah, I figure since we're already talking about your journey and how you tracked it on the app, maybe Slava, if you could pull up that post and share, what you were able to do through the Driven Vehicles app and the new, the new map features. And then I also like to get your feedback on what that experience was like for you.
Yeah, Slava, if you want to go ahead and screen share, I'm a little limited right now. My
There we
screen
go.
sharing capabilities.
Yep,
there we
here it
go.
is. So I can start from like the main
Yeah,
page,
so the experience.
Yeah, go ahead, Rachel.
Well, I think first I want to rewind a little bit, right? Because if somebody's watching this and they haven't heard of Driven, they have no idea what we're showing here. Can we just start with what Driven Labo is, what you guys are doing, and then dive into functionally what this app is and how people can use it, and then I'll share my experience.
Sure. Yeah, I think that's a good way to go. So yeah, I like to say we're bringing car culture on chain. The thing that most people know us for is our RWA side. We've tokenized Paul Walker's Ferrari 360 Modena. We've got the Buster token, which is our ecosystem token. And now what we're doing is we're working on a suite of features that is going to be really valuable to the car culture at large. So this is our onboarding platform to bring in automotive enthusiasts through events and car clubs and meetups and road trips and things like this. So, car lovers, they like to meet up with fellow enthusiasts. They are involved in clubs very often, and there isn't really an easy way to discover what's going on in your local area, be it cars and coffee all the way up to like, let's say, JDM meets or track days or a car club that you might want to join and become part of a community, kind of get deeper into your local car culture. So we've created this side of the app, which is definitely more Web 2 focused, and that you can find this at drivenvehicles.xyz, where you can discover, share, and manage events and pin them on the map to get your events to be discoverable or to find out what's going on in your local area. So we've got a lot of different event types already, and we're going to be expanding that to more events and activities that are really common in the car culture. So right now we've got meets, we've got cruises. Slava, you can pull down the types tray right there. Yeah, so we've got meets, track events, shows, cruises, and other. And we're going to be bringing out other categories here soon. And one of the cool things that we've been beta testing, and we had CryptoFam Radio track his road trip from Florida to Vegas, and we had Rachel do the same from Southern California to show what it's like to share a drive with the users of the app. So it's really cool because you can put in your start and end location, you can put in stops along the way, and you can also make your journey publicly viewable to anybody who's going to follow along. So it's funny, right now it shows that you're still in where is that? Are you still at the truck stop trying to save the
No, I think this was
the
one
dog?
of the stops that she made as a Cayenne marker
Oh my God, it stopped there.
at Eddie World.
By the way, you guys, can you guys hear?
Oh man, your audio is really low right
Oh
now.
no, you're so low.
Okay.
Hello, Rachel's friend.
Introduce really quick. If you guys can hear us, this is Julie.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Julie Kenneth, but I'm representing. Thank you for having me on and to crash this. Learning about this deep end project, which looks amazing.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks for joining.
If we get close together.
Yeah, it's still really low. I don't know if your audio.
About Driven Labo. Okay, I might pop that one back in, but we'll run it back. I'll intro you to Driven Labo. Thank you, girl. All right, can you guys hear me better now?
No, it seems like noise canceling took over your mic.
Are you able to hear me okay?
Nope.
Still very low.
Can you guys hear me?
Very low. It seems like your mic is trying to noise cancel your voice out as well. It might have gotten loud around you.
Okay.
We applaud your dedication at the event.
I don't really have another option. Sorry, guys. Let's see. I do have another mic, but I won't be able to hear you.
That's fine. We can just go through the features and show what you shared so far. Okay. So Rachel said she'll jump off and come back. I'm not sure if everyone else heard that.
Okay, yeah. I guess in the meantime, we can talk a little bit about this feature. So for some reason, it does look like she's still at Eddie World trying to save that puppy. But yeah, so it allows you to have your followers track your journey. This is really good for like a road trip that you might want to broadcast to your followers. Can also be used for like car clubs to organize cruises. So you can, all meet up and follow each other along the drive. A lot of different use cases for this particular feature that we're working on developing.
And adding
we also,
stops too, right?
Yeah.
You don't know. Like if you're doing a cruise with your friends, they might say, "Oh, we're stopping here to fuel up or grab a snack," and they can put up 10 stops during that cruise destination, so you'll know at each point where they're stopping or what direction they're going.
Mm-hmm, exactly. And then the owner of the event can also post videos. Post photos of their drive and their journey, and have a conversation in the chat thread below with people along the way. So, makes it like a social experience to track a drive, be it road trip or just a fun cruise with your friends.
Let's give her a little comment here.
Nice. So yeah, we went into quite a bit of detail on this in last week's Under the Hood, but we wanted to really showcase what Rachel was able to do with the cruise feature. So, oh, looks like we got you back. Can you?
Yeah, we can hear
us
you.
all right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Can you guys hear me now?
really
Yes.
well? Yeah, no
Woo,
issues at all.
let's go.
Yay!
Really well. Let's go. Okay, I did a couple of things. But I saw you guys. I was watching the stream while I was reconnecting. So if you want to pull up the photos really quick, I can just give it a little context for my trip.
I'm just gonna turn my video off because I think it's.
I'm happy to share my experience as well, you guys. So
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
keep
go for
my
it.
video off for your bit rate so that you're not choppy. So I'm still here. Here are your images.
okay.
Yay.
Yeah. So if you pull up the images, I'll show you guys the first one. I'll kind of run you guys through everything. So leading up to that first image, if you want to pull that open, are you able to open up the picture?
No, not yet. We're gonna add commenting under
I guess we can't expand it.
images yet. Yeah.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay, so I'll give you guys the full like kind of journey, right? So leading up to that moment, it was hours of packing up media equipment, getting the car all situated. Because driving out to Vegas, I really wanted to leverage the fact that I have my car, right? So I packed up my banners, step and repeats, just as much equipment as I can. I got new Amaran lights. So that was after hours of going up and down 3 flights of stairs, bringing my media equipment to the car. Then finally stopping in Irvine and grabbing a much needed cup of coffee from Black Dot. So that was getting caffeinated for the trip. Then you can see on the road, passing the Las Vegas sign. Really beautiful drive, you guys. Driving through the desert climate. It's very, very serene, very peaceful and calm, a lot of mountains. And then, of course, had the run in at Eddie's World or Eddie World. And yeah, saw this little pit bull, this sweet pit bull baby just out there alone and scared. So tried to help this animal. Yeah, I think you can zoom in on that where I stopped.
Yeah, right here, Eddie World.
So went there. We got some incredible jerky, by the way. I don't know. They got the jerky plug there. So it was incredible beef jerky we got from there. And then, yeah, spent a little time trying to help this animal and worked with another woman to get the animal fed. Reached out and actually got in contact with the local sheriff's department to get the animal services there to help the dog. So, spent a little bit of time there trying to help this animal. Then fast forward, ended up coming into Vegas. I have more photos I got to update too of like getting into the strip and seeing everything. And yeah, I'd say overall tracking my experience was super easy, simple. You just start your cruise, put in your details, and anybody can do this. And I have some questions around the earning mechanisms. Like, okay, doing this, like, does the length of the trip matter? How much you're posting? How many pictures you're sharing? Like, what are some of the parameters for people to stack up Buster through this?
So currently there's no like automated way, but there's definitely kind of like this is a lever to allow the community to highlight what they'd like to see more of, right? So if they like your long trips, they can boost those trips and signal to you that this is what I'd like to see more of. If you're posting builds of your car and that's what gets you the most boosts, then maybe your audience likes to see car builds and that's what they'll resonate with. Maybe it's someone that enjoys cross-country trips.
Can you repeat?
Go ahead.
You said boosts. Can you describe what boosts are?
Yes, so boosts are pretty much Buster. So all boost points on the platform are Buster tokens, and boost is what the profile gets as like points to be able to use on the platform. So it's on chain as Buster. For base it's Buster. For us it's Buster coin. But for the community as a whole and for the Web2 community, the average user, these are boost points. Like, yes, they're powered by the Buster token, but these boost points are to be used as likes, as points
Tips
for you
and
to
points,
yeah, and for you to have reputation within the community, right? So you'd be able to kind of qualify and quantify your events by the members that are coming and the amount of boost that they have. So like if you want to allow it for the general public, then you can say, you can attend my event and you don't need any boost at all. Or to be able to RSVP, maybe you need 10 boost tokens, and that means that you have 10 Buster so that you know that it's at least a member of the community. If you want the more serious member of the community and you're doing a race and you want to make sure that it's real enthusiasts and it's not just everyone, then you can, make it a little more exclusive and say that you need 1 million or however much you boost to be able to participate. So this will be kind of like your standing and your participation level within the community and like your voice and your vote on like what you'd like to see more of by using them accordingly. So like you as a monthly member will get reoccurring boost into your profile, depending on your level of, I guess, engagement with us. So like you subscribe for a monthly kind of like layer. That's what we're playing with now, and that'll come in the future. And that will come with a bag of Buster or boost points for you to use inside of the ecosystem. So you don't necessarily need to go interact with an exchange or a DEX or anything else, or have to muddle the waters with any of those things. We'll automatically kind of precede all of the users so that they can start using the boosts and seeing the benefits of decentralization and the technology that we're presenting here.
Yeah, and if I can,
that was such a thorough breakdown.
Yeah. I think to kind of simplify it one step further, because what we're focusing on here is really this Web 2 onboarding to Web 3. We're referring to it as Buster Boosts strictly for the utility. So they'll discover later on that these Buster tokens have value and they can do other things with them. But in this context, they're used, they have utility. You can earn with them. You can also spend them with your friends or with events or whatever. So that's the distinction of why we're referring to them in this context as boosts.
And one other question I had was around, I had heard in one of our previous Under the Hood shows, we talked about live stream, because I was just thinking, we do our show every week. We do Under the Hood every week. I'm wondering how we can bake stuff like this into the app and make it so we're actually using the in-house tooling to do stuff like this or build reputation.
Yeah, I'll let Justin answer that one since that's something he's actually working on.
Am I unmuted?
There you are.
There you are. Hey.
The mute button is just like, it's gone. Like the mic doesn't show there in my little square down the bottom. So I'm like, I can't tell if it's on or if it's off.
Okay.
So.
No, it's on brand. It's on brand for today because we had all the technical hurdles you can imagine, you guys. So on brand, very on
like
brand.
All the icons are down there besides the mic icon. I'm like, is this thing hot? Sorry, what was the question?
Yeah, she was asking about the integration of live streams for events.
Oh, yeah. So that'll be part of, I don't know which package it'll be a part of for once we finish up the packages for the MVP, but currently working on the backend build now for the complete new structure for the Nest.js and Swagger APIs. But essentially, it would be, you would get like if you paid month to month in a certain package, every month you would get you would have a valid API key, and you can use the API key to essentially put it into your OBS and then stream directly to the page. So it won't take away from the live event photos, but it'll have a dedicated section. And if you're live, it'll pop up there, allowing you to use your OBS to, use all your cool features, or you're starting your pause pages, or maybe you have everything tied in there for your conversations or live chats, because OBS will allow you to tie into all the third parties of YouTube, X, kind of like you're doing now through Riverside, where you start a stream and then it goes all over, right? Without you having to have developer accounts with all these different companies. Sort of think of it like zero auth. But yeah, so that'd be one way. The other way would be just like you're doing through your phone, allowing location. Essentially, you'd be able to just allow microphone and camera access, and you can stream directly through your phone as well. So maybe you're on the road trip and you got an extra phone there that's separate from your navigation device or anything you're using, and you want to be able to just chat and talk, because I know like some people with Teslas, put it on autopilot or something, just touch the steering wheel a few times every now and then.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so that'll be a pretty cool feature. I'm just trying to weigh out like bandwidth and depending on user usage, and really trying to figure out exactly. I think the trickiest part to it as well too is just figuring out that
I got
bandwidth
Miggy here.
for that. But
So
yeah,
sorry, guys. We got a Miggy cameo here. Saw Miggy
Hey,
pass
Miggy.
by.
Yeah,
Had
tell
to
him to say hi.
They said hey.
Go ahead.
So yeah. Oh, good.
Sorry, yeah, continue. I just want to show Miggy saying hi here.
Yeah. So I was just going to say, but yeah, that's in development right now, where if you are running an event of any type through the platform, there will be an option soon to be able to live stream your experience at the event. We're working on the details right now, but that's, we want to be able to make all of the events through the platform something that you don't necessarily have to be at to experience. You can effectively, get that experience no matter where you're at. And another thing that we're talking about integrating is with car clubs. They want to have a space where they can talk and communicate, and not just have it be, text chat. So as many people may know, Slava has built base rooms. And so we're looking at integrating base rooms into car club channels. So these clubs and communities can host, basically video conference rooms for all of their members. So yeah, going to be multimedia with live streams, videos, photo galleries, and chat rooms.
Yeah, definitely. Because then
I'm
if you can
here for
imagine,
all of
like,
it.
while you were
I
driving.
love, by the way, something. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. I just wanted to say, so if you can imagine,
Sorry,
like, while
there
you were
might be a
driving on your
delay.
cruise,
Sorry.
there is. So I'll just keep talking because I know now you can hear me. So if you could imagine, like, while you were on your cruise, you'd be able to, like, open a room and be like Rachel's cruise room, and then others could be there with you hanging out while you're driving. So you're not alone. Like, you can chat, you can hang out, you can run a space, and this way it's kind of like a group experience as opposed to you traveling on your own. And obviously you will be able to either token gate it with boosts, or you'll be able to gate it by like private or public. So if you have your own private community, those are the only people that'll be able to join, just to give you that level of privacy that you might need. And then if you don't want to have a room, you can definitely just use the live stream and people won't be able to join you. So hopefully it accommodates the needs of our users as they come up.
Awesome. Are you guys able to hear me, by the way?
Yeah.
You guys can hear me? Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I just want to say that I love just the discussion around integrating with base rooms. I love what you've been building, Slava. Actually got onboarded by Jess. Shout out to Jess 4x4 in our community. And I'm so sorry, guys. If you're watching, I actually can't see the comments from where I'm at right now. So if you haven't already, please retweet the stream. Let's get more folks in here. And yeah, would love to. I'm going to look back at the comments after, but vroom vroom. Yeah, I see Slava in there. Yeah, thank you everybody who's tuning in today. If anybody has any questions, I don't know, Iron, Rex, Justin, if you guys are able to keep an eye on the X chat, we can answer those as they come in. But yeah, I just love the prioritization of media and content as well. Like something I've always loved about Driven is you guys understand the importance of storytelling and narrative building, and you can't do it without producing media, right? And getting content out to the masses. And with car culture, there's such a, like the soil is primed, right? There's global car enthusiasts around the world. And I think it's just right for something like Driven Labo to come and help bring people on chain. So anyway, and there's a lot that Driven does beyond just the on-chain space as well. I mean, they're opening up their in-person headquarters in Austin, Texas, right next to the Circuit of the Americas. There's just so much. It's very multi-tiered, which is why we're doing Under the Hood live streams to dive into it all. So I don't know if there's any other things you guys want to prioritize for today's stream that you want to dive into, but I can also make my way to the Lamborghini here in a moment as well.
I don't think that it's near the Circuit of the Americas. I think it's in the Circuit of the Americas at turn 10, actually.
Turn 11.
Turn 11s. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's literally like right next to the track is where we're going to be setting up our headquarters. So it's going to be a very exciting place to be. And, for all of our community members, an opportunity to come down and, experience all of the events that they have at the track. So whether you're local to Austin or whether you want to come out on vacation and you're part of our community, you'll have a place to come and have honestly like a once in a lifetime type of experience. So yeah, very,
Hey, I have
very
an
excited for that.
idea. I have an idea, Rex. Why don't we do a media and content day where we get a bunch of creators, maybe the on-chain media creators, and anybody else we want to invite to come out, and we just do content around what you guys are doing, maybe like a grand opening event and experience where we get creators out. I think that could be a lot of fun. Also, you guys know I'm a diehard Kill Tony fan, so like definitely want to go out and see Kill Tony when I go to Austin, Texas. But yeah, would love to create like just a fun experience to build community there and get some creators out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. As soon as we are ready to open, we're going to be throwing a big grand opening party. So y'all are welcome.
Yeah,
Well,
and
I
if,
will definitely be there, ready to go.
Great.
Nice,
If you
nice.
guys want to read more about Buster and everything that's happening now with the boost points and Coda and all the other parts of Driven Labo, I recently posted an article about why I'm so bullish on Buster. So if you guys want to read
Can
more,
you screen share, Slava? Can you actually screen share and show that if possible?
yeah, give me 1 second. Let me.
And let's drop a link in the live stream comments so people can see in the
Okay.
chat. And
I
is
think
the
you-
chat active today, you guys? I can't see the chat right now. I don't know if the chat's active, but much love to our regulars, the people that show up every week.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on my end if I'm getting everything through on the chat here, but I don't know if anybody's following it directly from X.
Yeah, I can take a look.
Okay.
But here's the article. It's kind of just.
I know Iron Maiden's usually in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's on
yes.
top of it.
The chat is active, so at the moment I'm engaging with the community.
Let's go.
Everybody wants to know about what's going on in Vegas. They're excited also with what we're building in regards to the site. So I'm sharing the site so that way people can go and check it out. And you guys are welcome to populate from your local car show, local cars that meet or coffee, and welcome to check the site out. And as we were pointing out, there's Buster rewards for those that are early. So make sure you check it out. And make sure you populate that the site.
Yeah, we'll be giving a little call to action on that here in a bit, so we can share exactly how people can take advantage of, testing out some of these new features and getting some rewards. But Slava, if you want to give just a
I
really
also
quick
have a
rundown.
call to action.
Okay.
Yeah.
My call to action is if you guys have not retweeted the stream, I'm going to be showing a Lamborghini that's here on site briefly. So definitely retweet the stream. I don't know if we want to do a little Buster giveaway today, but if you're active in the chat, if you're engaging, if you're sharing the room, I don't know. What do you guys think, Iron and Rex?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we could do that. Sure.
I'm thinking we do a little Buster giveaway today, you guys. Maybe we do like $10 or $15 in Buster. So yeah, if you haven't retweeted the stream yet, definitely take a moment, retweet the stream. Make sure you're following me at Rachel On Chain. Make sure you're following at On Chain Media and all the speakers here, and retweet the room. And yeah, we'll show the Lamborghini here shortly after we run through everything.
Yeah, join our Discord and we'll pick 3 people to reward. We can do like $5 for 3 people each, and then we'll get you guys started, and you can start pinning. Be a lot of fun. Yeah, I can give a little rundown, and then we can kind of do the calls to action and see the Lambo. So I just kind of wrote out like what it is that we're doing, where like car culture lives in the real world. The meets, the builds, the tracks, everything is real world assets and real world meetups for the most part. And what we're trying to do now is kind of marry the digital space with the real world that's already happening. Currently, like the online platforms for car culture kind of suck, to be honest. And we're trying to fix that. So like they're scattered through like different group chats or Eventbrite links, and they aren't really serving the enthusiast. So what we're trying to do is like consolidate everything into one map or list, whichever you'd like to look at, to be able to identify like what it is that you would like to do with your car that day or that month or that year, or whatever that might be. And, you know, the level of enthusiast you are, from like, how do I find the best mechanic around me, to, you know, how do I own fractional shares of the Ferrari, and anything in between. And Buster being like the first introductional layer. So like all you'd have to do is kind of just get in, get a bag of Buster, create a profile, and you can start pinning events right away. We're already using actions that car culture people are familiar with. So it's like a map, events, boost points, and terminology that they're familiar with. So it's not a new onboarding experience. It's more of an evolution of what they currently do into a more digitized, comfortable platform. So right now, boosts help you like show what you care about. You get to support other organizations and creators. You get to build your reputation inside the ecosystem, and you get to shape, you know, what we do next and what rises to the top. We've already started kind of like our flywheel with rewards, and we'll start with monthly boost points. This is what we're working on now. That's what Justin was kind of speaking about with packages and not packages. And of course, it is our governance meme token. So not only is it reputation, likes, boosts, and how you interact with things, but it is also your voice within the community. So if you'd like to see something new, you want to give a proposal, or you'd like to vote on proposals, this is the tool that we will be using going forward. All the marketplace and RWA stuff is described here as well, so that you don't miss it. And you know, our founder keys and what the culture is as a whole. Tying it back to our real life vehicle pipeline through Revhart Motors and the CODA facility in Texas. So really would like to hear some feedback on what you guys would like to see in articles like this. Do you want me to break it down a little bit more, or should it be more sections so that I can explain each section a little bit more? This was more of an introduction from my personal experience and my angle. It's not from the Driven team. This is just from me. So I'd love to hear your feedback on how this read to you. And yeah.
Well, I love it. And I have to say, my feedback for you, Slava, is you're a rock star, and good on you guys at Driven for bringing Slava on. Yeah, I feel like for what this is, it's perfect. You know, you're starting out just giving an analysis and an overview of everything that you're doing. One thing that I would love to see from something like this is, Slava, maybe you and I can sing on repurposing some of this information for content, right? Like making some short form clips or videos, using this as the foundation for video content and things like that. Would love to jam with you more on that.
Yep, I can have a room for that.
Now, by the way, you guys, the connection has been a little on and off here, so I don't know how much longer I have. I am going to start doing my rounds. Do we have anybody in the comments that wants to go see that Lamborghini or see the floor of the conference here? Because
Yeah,
I'll start going mobile here. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how long I have with the connection here.
Sure. While you're doing that, I just wanted to give a quick call to action to everybody who's watching. So related to like what Rachel was doing with testing out the new cruise feature, we are going to be opening up a program. So our community members will be able to join our Discord and accept challenges to beta test new features. And when you test the feature, you give some feedback and you know, kind of post your experience on X. You're going to get rewarded in Buster for your contributions. And this is our way of, you know, incentivizing people to test it out and give us much needed feedback, and of course reward you for your contributions as well. So if that's interesting to you, you want to earn some Buster and you know, be one of our earliest users, join our Discord server, and we'll point you in the direction of how to become a beta tester here in the next day or so.
It's pretty important because
and Iron should drop the Driven Discord in the chat as well.
Yeah, it's pretty important for that as well too, because like, you know, there's some things that like me and Slav were talking the other day, and we're like, you know, we know how it works very deep as building it, right? And I run into some things, but we can't see every aspect of what the user will eventually, you know, run into or kind of clip. And we know we can't cover every single thing before MVP, but if we can get the, you know, the feedback that's there, it would ultimately just make a way better MVP that's going to roll out. Because me and Slabo was like, oh, by the way, when I get to this, and I was thinking, oh, it should pop up and do this. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that because we know what the types are. We know what they're doing, but we should be more of a walkthrough flow, right? And it was a good catch from somebody who gave that feedback. So feedback is very valuable and it's needed. Mm-hmm. And like Rex said, you'll be rewarded for it because ultimately you're helping us perfect it because we're not just building it something that's just out of spite of like our ideas. I mean, it's for the love of the car culture and everything from Rex and what he has and what he does, but ultimately it's for, you know, people in the community and the fragmented car culture that's happening. So in order to make that the best experience it could possibly be, the feedback is ultimately going to make the development a lot better.
Well said.
Awesome. You guys heard it here. So drop your feedback in the comments. And also, Iron Maiden, if you could share the link to the Discord in the live chat, that would be amazing so we can get more folks in here. And we are doing a giveaway, you guys. We're going to be giving away some Buster. Just make sure you're following all of us. Rachel On-Chain Media, Driven Labo. Also follow Buster, too, the Buster account as well. And hop in the Discord. And, yeah, we'll keep an eye on who's doing that and select our winners. Now, in the meantime, I want to walk around and show you guys. We're in the press section here. This is On-Chain Media's booth. There's other media companies and projects here as well, doing interviews. A lot of legends out here. We saw Miggy, Girl in the Verse. Some of our On-Chain Media creators are here. So I'm gonna beeline it through the conference and just go straight to the Lamborghini for you guys, though. And then also, I just got to give a shout out to the staff here, the incredible staff at Bitcoin 2026, crushing it here. And yeah, it's going to take me maybe 2 minutes to walk over there. So I don't know. I'll show you guys cool things that I see. Got artwork.
Yeah, we're just following.
I don't know if there's any skaters here. There's like Bitcoin skateboards.
They got wheels.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
You're still with us.
You guys hear me okay? Okay.
We're holding on.
Awesome.
It'll be worth it.
All right. Getting close.
We got to get them to pin their Lambo. Be like,
Yeah.
you want to pin the Lambo in
There's
this location for us? Let's call to action.
So like Cash App.
I'm sure Rachel can't hear us right now. Oh, that's a nice big booth. Was that the Cash App booth that she was describing?
I can hear you. That's
oh, you
Cash
can.
App.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. I'm hoping the Lamborghini's still here. I'm hoping it isn't given away yet.
I'm sure it'll be there the whole time. Uh-oh, we might have lost her.
We lost her.
Right before she got to the Lambo.
If she had Wi-Fi or
Lambo's real.
Yeah, she was saying
we all know how bad the Eat Denver Wi-Fi was, remember? So.
Oh, God. Yeah, terrible. But she was saying she had got the admin Wi-Fi, so it should have been stronger than what everybody else gets there, but apparently not strong enough.
All right, I guess we give her a couple more minutes and see if she shows up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If not, I guess we'll see you guys in Discord.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm excited to start getting people using some of these new features, and we've got a bunch more features and improvements coming in the next, I don't know, couple weeks, let's say, at most. So we're going to have lots of things for our beta testers to try out and different ways for them to earn Buster rewards for their contributions. So again, I just wanted to reiterate that since it's going to be, I think, valuable for everybody. You know, it's a win-win for everybody involved.
Yeah, and Gary just dropped the link for Driven Vehicles in chat if you guys want to sign up and drop some events.
That's right. All the links have been shared in the chat. So make sure to check them out. That's a lot easier than going through the link tree for now. But yeah, the links are there, and make sure you guys join Discord. Check the the site that we're showcasing earlier, and make sure that also if you have any questions to follow us here at Driven Labo, follow our X account, and drop any questions that you might have. So.
Gary, have you seen any questions come through on the chat yet that we might be able to start answering?
So far, we haven't really had a question, much more hype in regards to the event, what we're building.
I'll take some.
So I guess, yeah. So
Yeah.
pretty much just wanting to know more of the updates and I guess the features that you guys were talking about earlier. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, if anybody is hanging out here with us and you've got questions, please do feel free to drop them in the comments and we'll get to
I
those.
guess I can look at the YouTube one. I totally forgot there's a live on YouTube and can't see the comments there. But oh, wait, that's all of it's all Boyd's face. Oh wait, that's all. He even has the number one flag on there. Look, he even has
good job, dude.
it's just
Thanks for
all
your support.
woo.
All right.
He's got the
Here's
crown
Boyd's
on there. It
face.
says number one.
Nice. All right. Well, I don't know if Rachel's gonna make it back, guys. So, Rex, let's close it up. It's up to you. You're our Rachel now.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can go ahead and start wrapping it up, but just want to reiterate, please do join the Discord server. It's the best place to connect with the community and, really help us shape this app into everything that it can be. Hey, oh my gosh. Looks like we don't have to end it out. Anyway,
We
Can
have
you guys hear
back
me
in the
now?
booth. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
We lost
you know what's crazy? I could hear you guys all the way up to the as soon as I got to the Lamborghini, it was like reconnecting. So then from that point forward, I couldn't hear anything. Did you guys get to see the Lamborghini though?
No. Cut out right before
Send
it.
some pictures
Okay.
in the live chat.
It's like right when I got there. I'm so sorry, you guys. All right, I'm gonna go get some pictures over there. I'm actually interviewing their team, so you guys will see the Lamborghini. I promise. Sorry, I couldn't do it on the live stream. It was a little overly ambitious with conference Wi-Fi, thinking I could walk all the way like that far and stay connected. But anyway, much love, you guys. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I can't see the chat right now, but I have a feeling I know our regulars are out there. The fam.
Yeah. Well, before we close out, I wanted to see if you could find out how we could potentially get in the running to win that Lambo, because we would love to tokenize it and add it to the collection. So yeah, see what you can do.
I got you. I'll go put in a submission for you or yeah, let's figure this out. Let's increase. I actually was telling them all about Driven Labo yesterday. So there's definitely a connection to be made there. I am going to be interviewing their team, and clearly there's enthusiasm for car culture. They have a Lamborghini right in front of their booth, so yeah, we'll definitely get something going.
Awesome. All right. Well,
All
what
right,
do you say
guys.
we
I
close
think-
it up?
I say for probably first and last time doing a live stream from a conference, you guys. Honestly, every technical hurdle you can imagine, but I just want to say that the reason why I decided to keep this going for this week is consistency is important. This is my message to all you creators out there. Staying consistent with your content is so important, you guys. And this is our weekly show with Driven Labo, and they're a project we've worked with for a very long time. So in my eyes, it's important to show up and have consistency. So that's why we're here today. And yeah, I hope you guys learned a little, laughed a little, and yeah, we'll see you guys next Tuesday. We also have some short videos dropping, more tutorial videos on how to stake your Buster using Hydrex, and how to earn with Buster. So yeah, stay tuned for those videos coming out. And yeah, much love to everybody. Thank you guys for joining.
All right. Thanks, Rachel.
Bye, everybody.
Cheers.